Hey guys and girls, Ryan from Revive here. So, just want to talk to you today about adverts. This is something that I've been seeing a lot of, and I always get asked about different products that are being marketed to people. And it's something that I think people need to know. As I put in the little script below, hint, if it's advertised on TV, it's bad for your health, generally speaking. Now, a lot of the adverts you see out there, if you look at anything, any of the major corporations, Coke, McDonald's, Lucozade, etc., especially with Coke, their adverts are basically saying to you, look, if you buy this product, you're going to be looking good, you're going to be sexy, you're going to be healthy, you're going to be rich. Whereas in reality, if you start drinking these products from Coke, you're going to be fat, you're going to have bad breath, you're going to be feeling rubbish, probably bloated, craving sugar and junk, and you're going to be ill, or at least you're going to get ill. And this is the things, you know, these adverts, these companies, they're not stupid. They play on your emotions. They never really tell you about the ingredients in their products, and never tell you about the taste. What they do is associate their products with you feeling a certain emotion, whether that be like a family emotion, whether that be joy, whether that be just looking at you in a concert feeling great. I mean, there's got a few things here, you know. I had to write some notes down, did some research into the amount of advertising budgets these big companies go into. Now, this is, I mean, let's just go through it for a certain example. We know that everyone saw a Dairy Milk advert back in 2007 with Phil Collins, a gorilla playing the drums, one of his famous songs, you know. Nothing about the Dairy Milk bar, all about how it makes you feel. Great song. And now they've gone to the advert of a little girl going to newsagents and buying a bar of Dairy Milk for her mum, you know. Just play on your emotions once again. All about old Dairy Milk. It's got those family values. If you buy into that, look, let's be honest. Look at the ingredients in Dairy Milk. If they're into family values, they wouldn't be selling that to children or to their mum. Then you got McDonald's. You know, who spent millions on that slogan. I'm loving it. Are you loving it, or are you getting cancer? That's the question. And you know, they've got a new advert out there now where it depicts a whole day of a father and son going out. I think they're going swimming, they have a walk on the beach, and it ends up with them going in to McDonald's. Once again, talking about those family values. If you really love your family, I'm telling you, you won't be taking them to McDonald's. And we all know about the Coke advert. Every Christmas it comes out. Coca-Cola, I mean, it's a big advert. The amount of money they pump into that. And then you're looking at Coke Zero. They got the new one. It's got an old man in a nursing home or an old people's home, and they start playing Freddie Mercury's "I Want to Break Free," and it goes into him experiencing different life experiences. I think he's on a motorbike, jumps off a swimming board, ends with him in a concert surrounded by young, attractive people, all talking about him breaking out. I've never tried stuff before. Coke Zero, you know, if you want to be drinking aspartame with a lot of other things, go for it. Now they put a sugar tax on things because they're trying to make you to buy diet products. But where's the tax on aspartame? Rots holes in your brain, spinal cord. You want to drink that? Go for it. And for the kids' adverts, it's even worse. You know, the amount of money they put into them and getting you to buy the things, and it makes the kids want these things. So then they keep on at their parents and they go and buy them. Now let's just look at this here. Lucozade spends around about £50 billion a year. Sorry, 50 million pounds a year in the UK just on advertising those products on their drinks, and they have all the top athletes drinking them afterwards. I mean, his famous story with Steven Gerrard. He used to drink Lucozade, then once it used to irritate his bowel so much, he was drinking it, had to run off the game, in the middle of the game, go to the toilet and come back, and ever since he never drunk it. He still used the bottle filled with water, but having Lucozade. Yakult spends over 10 million a year. In 2017, they spent over just about 10 million a year advertising their products, and people always ask me, is Yakult good? No, Yakult's terrible. Probiotics are good, but Yakult's been pasteurised and homogenised. It's a terrible product, but they're on TV. Then we're going to Kellogg's, who spent £34.2 million in 2016, you know, giving you your healthy breakfast full of all those whole grains that you want. No. Even have a look on YouTube and go to Kellogg's and iron. Find iron filings in their products, as well as wheat, gluten, glyphosate, heavily sprayed. Nothing's organic. I think you can buy organic ones now, but generally anyway, it's a terrible product. All of them, a lot of them are full of, half of their products are full of sugar. 46% is full of sugar. Not good. I mean, and then you got McDonald's, who spent 632.9 million in advertising in 2017. Listen to that figure. Cadbury's just spent 6 million in 2017 on just 5 of their bars. Or was it 6? The Crunchy, 12, Boost, Double Decker, and Whisper. Yeah, 5 of their bars. And then you got the main man. Then you got Coke, that spent over £4 billion, or actually maybe $4 billion in 2016 on advertising their products. Now, look at the budget. They heavily research his advertising, what they're advertising. They heavily research what is the best way to manipulate you. And what people don't realise is the brain is actually like a photocopier. We see and we do. I mean, if you knew the research going into how quickly you can download a mind virus, so every time you watch TV you're being hypnotised, but you can download a mind virus very, very quickly. And I mean, even with these things, I'm recording this on, you're looking at your phone the whole time, and etc. But on the TV, it's extremely it's a part of the research they are pouring money in to beyond belief, because they know how quickly they can get you addicted, etc. to stuff. So just have a think about that, guys. If Paul Check, for example, had a budget of 4 billion, he'd be changing the world. He'd probably crash the world's economy. You're looking at people like Living Fuel or the greens drinks, you know. You can't advertise an organic fermented greens drink because it's dangerous for you, but you can advertise cheese string that's basically like plastic. You know, think about these things and what they're doing. They all make it fun, or they make it emotional. They tie it into different events, or what it would be like with spending time with you and your family. So have a little think, guys. You have to stop buying into these adverts and listening to jingles. You know, you probably heard yourself singing one before, a jingle that's been associated with it. They're very, very clever, these companies. And they spend and they research. They spend a lot of money and they research a lot into manipulating you and your mind, and getting you to crave certain things and associating. Look, I didn't even go into the alcohol, the beer. Look at Jack Daniels and Heineken, probably the best beer in the world, right? Or whatever it is. Probably if Heineken made adverts or whatever it is, you know, they go deep into this. Foster's, you know, everyone on the beach, beautiful girl walks by. You know, they play into your emotions. They know what they're doing. So have a little think about why they're doing this. They never talk about their products or the ingredients in them or how they taste. What they do talk about is how they make you feel when you have them. And so stop being manipulated by these things. And when you start looking at these and start watching out for them, you know, it's not just about turning the TV off. Watch them, look out for them, and laugh at them, how they try and manipulate you. Because once you start looking at them that way, it becomes a game changer. Alright, guys? So stop letting these advertising, or the big companies advertising, manipulate you. And if you're going to be manipulated by someone, let organic companies manipulate you. Because remember, wherever you put your money, whatever you're buying, you're funding. If you're buying organic produce, you're telling farmers you want more organic produce, and you want people to farm that way, and you're looking for health, and people will buy. You know, we vote with our dollars and our pounds. The more we put our money into good sources, you know, the more we're funding them. Or these companies that have the same values as us. If you're going to go and buy a chocolate bar, you go for On Bar, for example, organic, raw chocolate, maybe coconut sugar, coconut milk, very different to a bar of dairy milk. You know, very different. One's got 6 ingredients, one's got 66. One's organic, one's not. So start funding and start putting pounds into these companies that you want to be associated with, or companies that are going to give you good health without all the negative side effects. Okay, guys, that's the things that we can do. Just a little message for today, but have a look over those figures again. Huge. Anyway, Ryan Martin from Revive. Stay happy, stay healthy, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.